To acceptance when you're ready. Good. And you could just drop that leash. Good. Now, this was good because I have this recording. When you turned in and you stayed too much in front of his shoulders. That's why his body kept turning around. When you turned in and you noticed that your point of gravity was more towards you were more towards his neck than anything, I would have stopped for a second and just switched my energy to be more towards behind his shoulders, right behind his shoulders, right where the rib cage starts.
Either on one side or the other.
Either way, it doesn't matter what side. It's the opposite of what he's turned.
All right,
good. So start walking again.
Okay.
And have him follow you. When you're ready, ask him to go into acceptance. Right now, this would be a good point. Stop. There. So that was like perfection. That was exactly how it's supposed to go. You were able to turn, and I'm cool. It's cool. I got that on recording. You were able to turn. You were able to, not make. Right, I know they're so bad. You were able to not add any steps, and he read that and went. That was really, really awesome.
I also went way slower than I normally do.
And you turned without. You're usually like you still confuse. Like even for me, sometimes I'm like I'm not quite sure what your intentions are. If you want to do a yield to me turn, or if you want him to go into acceptance, and a lot of it's because you're still kind of like. And then you go in. Like I literally want you to, my left foot, don't move at all. Just turn straight into his space. Exactly pretty much how you did right there. That one was really good. Okay. So now you've got him here. So now I want you to start doing the circle game. So what you'll do is you want to make sure that you allow him to feel those intentions that I want him to stay there. Okay. And then you're going to take like 3 to 5 steps backwards. And I want him to stay and I want you to create space. Now at this point, what we're looking for is I want to hold eye contact through the whole time you walk around. Okay. Now this circle could be this distance. It could be huge. It could be small. It really doesn't matter. And at this point, we're working on our intentions to be clear that I want him to keep eye contact and focus on me, but I want him to stay there. It also is a great chance to be able to practice spatial pressure. So if you do lose his glance, you can add spatial pressure to regain that connection with them and then move on around my circle, or keep going in until I actually have to touch him. But I'm starting.
Like blowing you up and looking
yeah.
At
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you're ready, start walking. Good. And a lot of times, like, don't be too worried about a solid glance. Like right there, he probably will follow you with his ears more so, or he'll track back up. That's totally fine too. I'm okay with that.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Now, if I had a dog that was like really using that as avoidance, which some dogs do, he never does. So that tells me he's tired, right? And as long as he's tracking you, I'm okay with that. He's tracking you with your ears. You getting him back. That's all great.
It's so funny that this one, but they do maintain the eye contact, which is awesome. She's even better at it because she's like very.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see with the ears.
Yep. So, and then when I feel like I've got what I want, then I would just ask him to follow me. So you could just arrow. Or good boy. And then go back into your follow me, yield to me turns where you're keeping him engaged with you.
He's tired.
Yeah. Good. Now hold space. Now take just like a half a step. Perfect. Very good. Hold space for a second, and then when you're ready, start walking away. And you may just do like a couple steps one way or the other of the circle game, then ask him to follow on.
Arrow.
Very good. Totally use that. A lot of times, like, it's just one extra step. It's a lot to think about, but you can play around with that. Perfect. So that's what I was talking about earlier. You just did that small adjustment to put yourself instead of in the front part of his shoulders to the back part of your shoulders, and look at what you got.
Now I'm adjusting myself because I wasn't.
And you're feeling that. You're feeling like before, and it's cool because we have it on recording, is you'll see that you were like pushing his body around, and then you slowly got him down. But just by
doing like this whole like thing that I thought I was supposed to do more of like a go into him, but now I see like what you mean in terms of like
just turning.
Just more of like a body language thing.
Yes.
You're like